Aaron Jeffery, Bellum MMA.
So between Aaron's last fight and this fight, nothing has changed for him. He's a worker. He's in the gym. He's literally one of those guys that we have to walk out of the gym. He wants to be here all the time doing work, and that hasn't changed. He's been in the gym every day. He is better right now than he's ever been in his career, but I feel like I could say that every day because he is one of those guys that is 1% better every single day. I think every opponent he sees is seeing the best version of Aaron Jeffery.
My opponent, Jo Vallée, tall, lanky dude, likes to use his range. I don't think he's overly technical, but he's kind of gritty. I think I can break him. I think I'm a better athlete. I'm just gonna wear him out until he folds. So sparring days are a little bit less fun when you kind of go that 4th and 5th round. It gets pretty exhausting by the end. I don't expect the fight to go 5 rounds though. I don't think it will, so I don't think it's in my mind that much for the fight, but you definitely got to be ready for it. It's difficult to find big guys, like guys that weigh the same as me, let alone guys that are like taller than me. So Brent is a perfect guy. He's a jiu-jitsu brown belt, soon to get his black belt, so that's great. And then a few guys around like Todd Stout, big long guys. So I've been making trips out to Toronto to get some different bodies to work with.
One of the other great things about somebody with Aaron's work ethic is that he does the work everywhere. He's not a striker, he's not a wrestler, he's not a jiu-jitsu guy, he's a fighter. He can fight anywhere. He'll out-wrestle you, beat you up on the feet. If he takes you down, he's going to grind you out, beat you up on the ground, and then he'll submit you. So wherever this fight takes place, Aaron's a very dangerous competitor.
In his last fight at BTC 3 Prophecy, Aaron fought one of Jo Vallée's teammates, dangerous competitor Alex Bollet.
It was the most nervous I'd ever been. Like I had the most friends and family the first time in Canada, and I was so anxious leading up to it, so I thought it was going to be the opposite.
This bout scheduled for 15 minutes or less.
I don't really know what clicked, but something did. Like in lots of fights before, I've like blacked out and like just not fought like myself, and this was the first fight that I felt like conscious and aware of what I was doing.
And Bollet's just having a very difficult time trying to place anything.
I think it was like a big mental jump, kind of like that flow state zone, so I'm just hoping to continue that for the rest of my career. Like I wouldn't consider myself a striker or a grappler, but I think I can mix it up fairly well. I consider myself an athlete. I like to push the pace and, like I said, kind of make guys break.
Nice level changes by Jeffery, up and down.
Oh, beautiful stuff! Alex Bollet hits the canvas! Aaron Jeffery, and that is it! The crowd here at the Central Arena going bonkers!
AJ doesn't have a super long reach, so he's always at a bit of a reach disadvantage. His athleticism, his attention to detail, his work ethic make up for that in spades. I'm not concerned at all about the physical disparity.
I've only been here for 2.5 years now, and I've been training MMA for 10 years. I think these last 2.5 years I've made like leaps and bounds. I think it's my best training camp so far. Like no injuries. I've taken time off work, so I'm like training full time, like putting all my effort into this. It's good. I feel great.
Jo Vallée ici, gros combat le 9 mars à BTC 5 contre Aaron Jeffery. I know I can be interested. Hi guys, my name is Jonathan Vallée. My gym is Tristar H2O XPN. I think I'm more like a stand-up guy. I don't think I'm like a brawler. I'm more like technical fighter and more like kickboxing style. And I like to stay on my feet and to try to avoid the takedown. But I'm good. I love being on my back too and be on the ground. I work a lot on my jiu-jitsu. I'm a purple belt, so I'm not scared at all. But my route is more like a stand-up guy in kickboxing. Beginning of my career, all my coaches say use your range, and but I always work like that. Now I think I work more like in the middle range. In MMA, you need to go to war, but you need to stay like aware of the takedown and everything. Like far away from my guys sometimes, but not all the time. You know, when I'm too far, you know, it uses a lot of energy to always move, and sometimes I need to stay more in the pocket and to brawl a little bit. I know I can beat everybody, so I spar with a lot of good guys. I spar with a lot of guys similar style that Aaron, so that's why I know I can beat him for sure. I work on special thing against him, and because like I said, he beat one of my good friend and sparring partners. That's probably the only fight that I watch of him, and I saw something that I can work. Me and my coach will work on it, and I know pretty much where he's dangerous.
I want to get a finish for sure. I definitely don't want to go a full 25 minutes of fighting because that's way too much. Yeah, I want to make it look as good as the last one. I think it's a tough one to top, but I'm going to try and do it.
Yeah, I know he's really good. Like I said, I don't want to look cocky, but I know I can beat him for sure. I saw some little hole on his game, and we're gonna try to go from this.
I think he's a great opponent for me. I like guys that I know I can make a break, and I think he's one of those guys.